Hi, I'm Marley Mosca, and if you are watching this video, it means that we will soon engage on our first Strengthsfinder coaching session. Now, in order for us to start our whole process, I think it's always important to just first understand some of the fundamentals on which Strengthsfinder is built. So, Don Clifton, who was one of the founding fathers of positive psychology, he kind of got fed up with all these personality assessments that was so weakness focused, and he asked the question, what would happen if we stopped fixating on what is wrong with people and started focusing on what is right with people? Following that research, he developed the Strengthsfinder tool, which measures your natural talents and plots it on a scale from 1 to 34, 1 being the talents that most energize us and 34 being the talents that least energizes us. Now, in order to understand strengths, we have to understand talent. Now, a strength is a talent plus knowledge about the talent plus experience with the talent. Then that becomes a strength. So what is a talent? A talent is your natural way of thinking, feeling, and behaving. It means it's all those things in your life that comes natural for you. It's the things that naturally energizes you. It's those activities that when you start and when you're in them, you find flow and you can kind of just continue with them without getting tired. And that's exactly what makes us unique, because what energizes you depletes someone else. What energizes someone else depletes you. So a good analogy into understanding your talents and your strength is using the analogy of a muscle. So just because I'm born with a muscle in my arm doesn't mean I'm strong yet, right? But if I know exactly what it is that I need in order to grow strong, what are the specific exercises I can do to tone it and to get this bicep nice and strong and bold, then I'll become stronger and I can lift heavy things and I can have endurance and I can really feel good about it. But even if I stop doing those exercises, it doesn't mean I suddenly don't have this muscle anymore. I'm just not using it to my benefit. And the same goes for mismanagement. So just as I can become strong, I can also overwork this muscle. Now I'm strong and now I'm just using this muscle for everything. I'm trying to lift tractors, I'm trying to push trains, and I'm hurting myself. And as soon as I hurt myself, I can't use my arm at all. It's not beneficial to me and it's not beneficial to anyone around me. And that's what we do with our strengths as well. We could either manage it well and it's to our benefit and the people around us and it energizes us, or we can mismanage it. It becomes a detriment to ourselves and to others. And the language and the vocabulary we use to describe this up and down within strengths is we talk about a balcony and a basement. Now you can see I'm sitting on a balcony, and a balcony is when you feel at your best. It's feel when you're really using that strength to your benefit. You can see wide and far, you feel good, the wind is in your hair. While a basement is when you mismanage it. It's when it becomes dark, it becomes tunnel vision. You can only see your own hands. And usually our mismanagement of our strengths is out of selfishness, self-centeredness, narcissistic, and we really get deep in there. So what we try to do in this coaching session is I'm going to help you to navigate yourself, to understand what does your balconies look like when you manage your strengths well? What does your potential basements look like? And also doing some deep reflection on where am I with my talent? Am I managing it well? Am I managing it well for myself? Is it also to the benefit of my team? Does it show in my leadership? Or am I mismanaging it? Am I keeping the team back? Am I keeping myself back? Why do I feel so tired? So I really look forward into exploring this with you, because it really does give you some depth into some thinking and food for thought for personal development. Strengths are distributed in 4 domains. You've got your strategic thinking themes. Now that's all the talents it's all about how you process information. It's the talents that you use to think, and it's everything that happens up here. It's how we deal with information. Our executing themes are the themes we use to get things done. Relationship building themes, exactly what it says, how we build and maintain relationships. And influencing is how we get others to get things done. Now, if you don't see a certain domain predominantly in your top 10, Please don't get afraid and think, oh, I can't build relationships, or oh no, I'm not an influencer. It just means that you're more prone to some of the other domains, and that would be your first thought of action. It doesn't mean if you don't have relationship building talents that you can't build a relationship. During our session, I will investigate and explore with you what talents do we use to build relationships. Maybe you play to another type executing talent, but you use it in a way to enhance your relationships. And then lastly, you are on a leadership journey, and there are 5 fundamentals to leadership. We say that there's 5 things that good leaders do. The one is they model the way, they enable others to act, they inspire a shared vision, they challenge the process, and they encourage the heart. And we need to know, what talents do we use to do this? Do you maybe struggle to delegate? Meaning, if I struggle to delegate, am I truly then enabling others to act as a leader? And what can I do about it? Which strength is holding me back? Challenging the process. Maybe you are a deliberative. You need time to really think things through. Or analytical, high analytical, asking questions, need to understand why. Maybe you use that talent to challenge the process. How do you inspire a shared vision? Not share an inspired vision. Inspire a shared vision. Which talents do you use to do that? Do you model the way in your behavior and your thoughts and how you show up? So we're going to explore these leadership principles as well as we go through this. Listen, I'm very, very, very excited to discuss your talents with you and be on this journey with you. We'll speak soon.